Have you ever had a washoku? Washoku is a Japanese food and it is a representative culture of Japan and has now become a universal language. Today, I would like to introduce how Japanese food, washoku, has evolved over the years. First of all, I would like to explain what washoku is. As I said at the beginning, washoku is a Japanese food. According to UNESCO, washoku is a special practice based on a set of skills, knowledge, practice, and tradition related to production, processing, preparation, and consumption of food. It is associated with an essential spirit of respect for nature that is closely related to sustainable use of natural resources. Well, that's true, but in other words, washoku is not only the food itself, but the whole culture as a whole. So, how washoku was born? Right. Looking back at 1,200 years ago, rice cultivation was introduced during the Yayoi period, and the rice became a staple food essential to Japanese cuisine. Surprisingly, sashimi, which is raw fish, was also eaten from this time according to Wajinden, which is written by Chinese governments. In our period, Emperor Tenmu issued a ban on meat eating, which led to healthy food culture in which protein was obtained from fish, soybeans, and rice. In the Heian period, so, which is said to be the original cheese, was created and became a valuable source of protein at the time. In the Kamakura period, Zen Buddhist monks created a vegetarian cuisine. It was the first vegan diet in the world that did not use meat. And the use of miso and soybeans created something that tasted as good as meat food. In the Edo period, meals such as tempura, eel, soba, and sushi, with which are familiar today, became popular among the common people. It is said that meals that used to be 2 meals a day changed to the 3 meals a day from this period. After the Edo period, there's a huge changes on washoku. In the Meiji period, the long-lasting national isolation was lifted, and Western culture began to flow into Japan. This brought about a major transition in food culture. For example, people began to enjoy meat as a full-fledged cuisine, and beef casserole became very popular at the time. Other dishes such as curry, croquette were also influenced by other countries and came to be accepted as Japanese food in the Japanese style. Along with popularity of Western food, bread became more popular and rice consumption decreased since then. From then on, the food we know and loved changed rapidly. In the later half of the Showa period, convenience stores and family restaurants became popular throughout Japan, and instant foods were also developed, making it easier to eat Japanese food. So, that was the kind of history of the washoku. So, what is going on right now? In 2013, Japanese food was registered as a World Intangible Cultural Heritage. The reason why Japanese food was registered was not because of specific dishes or ingredients such as sushi, sashimi, or tempura, but because of the fact that Japanese food is traditional Japanese food culture and that is passed down from the generation to generation. Not only that, it's a strengthening the bonds of the community as well. Another reason for the recognition is that Japanese food is being passed on to the next generation, as I told you. So that's the point. Washoku actually is now like a brand that is spread all over the world, actually. In recent years, Japanese food and its culture have spread not only to Japan but also to the rest of the world. And you can see them all over the world. Some of them, such as California rolls, fused with the unique culture of the region. And we look forward to seeing how they will develop further in the future. So, did you all understand how Japanese food was born and changed into what it is today? If you like it, please like and subscribe. See you soon!